Yes. Man kicks out single mom after she gets caught cheating. 9.5 months down the drain. Wow, bro, this is wild.
I guess this is what happens. You give somebody the world. Take care of their child. Provide for them. Look at that little girl. That little girl has no idea what's going on. She had a fatherly figure ready to take care of her. Trying to take care of her. Starting a business. Trying to be the best.
Wait, my question is, what happened to the actual dad? Maybe the same shit happened to the actual dad. And if it did, it's like, what did you expect?
Best version that I can be for her. And she has the audacity to go out there, cheat on me, and make me look like the fucking ass. What a waste of 9.5 months, but I ain't fucking letting that shit get to me. It's time to stack up and make millions, bro. Just get money.
So guys, when I saw this story, I wanted to bring it to you because there's still some young guys out there you can see that are making the mistake of getting with single moms. And if you're a man with no children, there's really no reason you should even be.
That's so mean. What kind of an advice is that? How many stepdads out there, actual stepdads out there, are amazing, wonderful, that the kids actually want them as their real dad? They consider them their real dad. Even the stepdad adopted them into being the real dad. Like, it is so mean to say, hey, if there is a single mom that you like just because she's a single mom, don't be there for her. Even if you like her and you would sacrifice a bit to be with her. So mean.
Looking at taking a woman who has kids seriously. If you have kids already and she has kids, that's a different scenario. But I looked into it a little bit and the story actually goes even a little bit deeper.
This is going to be the last video that I post on the whole situation. So, I just want to clear this up. There's history behind our relationship, okay? We dated before, and her kiddo is only 3 months old, all right? She is a little over a year now, and she'll be a little over a year and a half. She'll be 2 in August. So, when she lived with me before, she did the same thing. She cheated on me. Lived in my...
See, that's on you. That is completely on you. If they cheat on you once, they will do it twice. All right, guys?
apartment.
They will do it.
Went out for a weekend to Farmington, which is 3 hours north, and cheated on me. I found out because the dude texted me. Ironic,
So
right?
it's not even her
And
saying.
I basically told her that she's done, right? I ended up moving to Dallas not much later, and then I came back, and here we are. I gave her the benefit of the doubt, and I said, you know what? People change. Let's give this another go. And for 9.5 months, I didn't know that she was cheating on me. And finally, the dude today, after I got surgery done today, because my goddamn appendix ruptured last night. I got surgery today at 5:30 this morning, and now I have to deal with this. I get the text message from homeboy saying that he can't keep playing her little games anymore, and sent me all of these screenshots of just pure evidence of her being the same person that she was a year and a half ago. Almost, a year and a half ago.
Man.
So, I'm the dumbass. Whatever. Now I kicked her out of my house. I have an emotional connection to the kid. Don't get me wrong. I've been a part of that little girl's life a lot longer than people really think. So, it up, dog. It does. But, oh well. Here I am. Just alone again for the first time, but I don't mind it.
And so, guys,
To be honest, like, she's the one stuck with a kid. You're single, alone, and you don't have any obligations to. At least it's not your kid that you're obliged to anymore. Of course, you can still take care of the kid once in a while and stay in touch or whatnot. But eventually, with time, probably is going to move on and the kid will move on as well. What I wanted to say is that at least he's alone, and yeah, he did the mistake, but he's still young and single and he can learn from it and move on.
You have it. And what's so crazy about the situation is that here you have a woman who she was a single mom and still she was fortunate enough to find a guy who was willing to accept her and her kid. And that still wasn't enough for her to at least be loyal to him. I mean, think about how irresponsible you have to be as a single mom to already have a kid with one man, be in a relationship with another man while getting decimated, dismantled, and destroyed by another man. At this point, all this man can do is learn his lesson and move on. It's better that he found out about this now than further down the line.
Have you ever thought about being a
I have. I think about that all the time.
Why?
Because I consider myself a very wholesome person. But I think that's not working out for me. So I should just be a hoe.
You want to be a
Should I? What do you think?
I mean, why not?
Because, like, this is not working out for me. So I think yes. Yes.
You want to be a
Yes.
She belongs to the street.
Around a third of guys.
I think the guy didn't understand what she means. Unfortunately, we women have to deal with this pressure of seeing other women who are using their body and easy way out, getting sugar daddies and what's not, and accomplishing their dreams, and then posting it on social medias for us to see as if it is their accomplishments and if they worked really hard to get it, when all they did is just use what God blessed them with, and what God did bless them with, every single woman has. So that's the problem. That's when such issues and such stress comes from, when you're like, hey, yo, she got it easy. I'm working hard. I'm not accomplishing anything. And then like anxiety hits hard. You're like, so many times you just want to give up and go the easy way, but it's a struggle. It's really a struggle. Every day like, nah. I have to sleep with myself tonight. My parents are watching. I have people who respect me. I respect myself. I can't do it. You know, like, you can't do it. But honestly, we all have these moments when we're like, F it, man. I'm going to be this. I'm going to be that. But we don't do it. But yeah, sometimes it crosses your mind.
When you unplug them from society's comforting lies, they go back to them. Could be more, could be half, but it seems like it's at least about a third of dudes like to go back to the comfort. They like to go back to what is familiar, if you will. They've seen the code of the matrix, as they would say. They've unplugged. They see the world for what it is, reality of relationships, money, self-care, dating, all that stuff. And they're like, nope, not going to have it. I like that I believed before. I want to continue to sleepwalk through life. It happens. Happens to a lot of guys.
Listen, not everybody can handle the truth and handle reality. And sometimes when you're presented with that truth, some people choose to just ignore it, deny it, act like it doesn't exist. And one thing I hope you guys are doing is not just consuming this content, but also taking positive action, whether that be with your physical health, your mental health, self-improvement, working on building your skills so that way you can make more money, get your finances up, and build a lifestyle that you can be proud to have as a man, working on your communication skills, doing all those things that's going to help make you into a more well-rounded man. 'Cause I'll be honest, if you're just consuming content, even though deep down inside you know you need to be making changes to your life, but you just aren't taking those steps, then you still have a major problem.
What's your biggest pet peeve when it comes on to texting?
If I don't text her back fast enough, she will say, "Who are you texting?" And that's my pet peeve, because I'm doing something that I'm busy with. So
I'm just like, what the doing? Like, I'm number one priority. Period. Point blank.
But she also wants me to pay for everything. So
You're his number one priority, or you believe you should be. What number priority is she actually in reality?
Two.
she's in the top three. She's in the top three. She's at least
I'm top three.
No, you're in the top. What do you mean? Bitch. You said two. That's in the middle of 1, 2, and 3.
So I would be 3?
I got a mom.
Yeah, mom is 1. That's fine.
Yeah, mom is 1.
Until marriage, which is appropriate.
I'm not married yet.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
that's
so
fine, but why would you say top 3? I'm number 2.
Okay, she's number 2.
Period.
He gave up real quick there. He gave up real quick. I understand her, but I understand him as well. I don't think there is a priority as such in numbering stuff. I think there is like a base, like of important people equally. Like your love towards and your respect towards your mom is equal to your love and respect towards your wife, but it's different. You know, it's not like you're gonna put them on the line and choose who's gonna die. Cause like that is impossible choice. I would then choose myself, I guess. Like I don't know. That's hard.
He needs to run. And he needs to run and run fast.
No, I understand her as well. Like women like to be a priority, and guys, even if your woman is not your priority, do not let her know that. Don't tell her that. Lie to her face. Tell her that she's your number one, and you're gonna be fine. You're gonna live your best life. Small lies are very important from time to time for your peace of mind, guys. I just can't tell you that, all right? I know honesty is the best policy, but come on. Would you rather be honest and then spend days and days arguing about nonsense? Or would you just tell her, yeah, you're my number one, and then think in your mind, like, whatever. You know, like, come on.
But unfortunately, he seems to not realize the imminent danger he's put himself in by being with this kind of woman. And this is why I say sometimes, guys, you got to hold that L too. Because men will put themselves in situations that they choose to ignore or act like they're oblivious to. Even though all the warning signs are there. Never let your stubbornness, ego, whatever that thing is, allow you to continuously ignore things that are staring you dead in your face, telling you that this isn't a good idea.
How tall are you, first of
Oh
all?
God.
Oh.
I'm 5 foot. What about you?
Damn. I'm 5'9".
Oh, okay.
What's your minimum requirement? I don't reach it.
Do you know what? I wanted to kind of go off short boys, but I
Bro, am I short?
can.
Not the short
thing. Damn.
Is he?
Are you more flattered or annoyed when a man
How much
approaches?
is 5'9"? I think I'm 5'1", 5'2". That's at least what my American viewer said, because I'm 58 centimeters. So yeah, I don't know.
Approaches you.
What's the question?
Not the short thing.
Damn.
Are you more flattered or annoyed when a man approaches you?
Annoyed. Annoyed. It depends. Like, if they're coming up to me to, I don't know, say something nice, then I'm gonna be flattered. But if they're coming up to me and saying, like, rude things and just, like, flirting really
course,
awkwardly,
yeah.
then I'm gonna be annoyed.
It's situational.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so.
Annoyed. I'm definitely annoyed.
Why is that?
Because they don't know how to approach people.
Yeah.
Would you say that the majority of men who approach you?
Wait. All he asked, would you be annoyed or flattered if a man approaches you? And then she assumed that he will not know how to approach her. And she assumed that she will be annoyed because he doesn't know how to approach her. The man never asked the question of how. He didn't even explain how a man would approach you. He just said, man approaches you. Simple as that. Man comes to you. And she's already annoyed because he doesn't know how to approach.
You catcall or are respectful?
Oh, God. I mean, it's a mix of both. Yeah, I just got catcalled like 5 minutes ago, so it's like a good mix of both, though.
You know, I find that question really interesting, and it would have been really interesting if he would have did that same question, but with like two different pictures of, you know, a picture of a guy who most women find attractive versus a guy who women mostly don't find attractive, because that would completely change the answer. Because two men can say the same exact thing, but one can sound creepy and the other one can sound charming, all depending on if that woman finds you attractive.
Ladies, the modern woman's lack of generosity of spirit, is what keeps you single. Because we know about men should be confident, intelligent, and assertive. That's level 1. But then level 2, competitive, intriguing, and aggressive. But the ultimate level is to become the bag, bold, ambitious, and generous. And the generous man attracts things to him. But conversely, women who don't have a generosity of spirit, you are innately not feminine. Being entitled, thinking just because you're a woman, thinking because you're just a pretty woman, I cannot tell you how many pretty women I have cut ties with because they lack the generosity of spirit. Because I'm the first person who told them, I don't care how pretty you are. People have paid you to be pretty. I require more. But you know what? A thorough man does. And I don't require you to spend $10,000. I require generosity of spirit.
All my followers know, like, I remember posting in the beginning of the year saying, I'm going to delete my list. My man no longer needs to be 6-something. It's the little things now, because when you connect with someone and you can stimulate and you can have a conversation and you're going...
Exactly. People, stop making lists. All right? That will not get you anywhere. Stop making lists. It's all right to fantasize, imagine something or someone, a feeling, an emotion. How would you feel with that person? Where you think you would be objectively, subjectively, whatever. Like, these things are fine, but please don't make lists. And unfortunately, a lot of women make really detailed lists, guys. They go all in because women like to make lists for everything, all right? So when they make a list for a man, it's because they watch The Secret and they watch other documentaries and other blah, 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 conspiracies and whatnot, where they say, imagine exactly what you want and you will get it. So they put it in words on a paper and then they live by it. And if somebody doesn't have all those checks, they just go and move on, try to find a perfect person, because they think if they try harder and they look and search harder, that they're going to find the ideal man. When in reality, time is passing, you're getting older and nothing is changing. And there's definitely no one out there who's going to fit every single thing you put on that list. You will have to compromise.
And you don't have to now about, oh, my man got to have his own house. But at least you have your apartment. Delete that list because it will hinder you from meeting your person.
Who do you think got this list? Men or women?
Women.
Yeah.
I can take accountability for that.
An interesting thing about women who make these lists up is that the
women
list
make
usually
lists.
doesn't make any logical sense if you ever notice. They're usually made up of things that are very surface level, shallow, external, things that are only meant to benefit them in the short term. Pretty much is a list of superficial items they're looking for in a man. The list very rarely, if ever, has traits and characteristics that women should be looking for in a man when it comes to what is needed for a long-term, successful, committed relationship.
Surprising my husband with his favorite fast food burger.
Guys.
Five Guys.
My baby absolutely loves Five Guys. So it's his birthday weekend. So I picked him up some Five Guys and we're gonna get his reaction. Watch his reaction, guys. Just watch.
Come on, men love food so much.
Yes.
That's easy.
Close your eyes. Baby, sit down. Close your eyes. Look. The big sound, baby.
Just about to eat this. I'm about to put this back in the microwave.
Face, look at that face. This is the pot.
Oh, this thing is huge.
It's huge, right?
Whoa.
Come on, baby. Go ahead. Go ahead, baby.
Oh my god, it makes me hungry.
Nice and soft.
Yeah.
As soon as he saw that bag, he already knew what time it is. Those leftovers got tossed to the side real quick. Listen, when somebody appreciates who you are and really understands you, even doing...
Nah, come on. This is so easy. Men love food. That's the easiest way. I remember my mom used to say, the way to a man's heart is through his belly. Learn how to cook and he will fall in love with you. I never learned how to cook.
Small things like this can make a big difference. Not everything needs to be done on the grandest scale, 5-star restaurant, 7-day vacation, things of that nature, in order to really show somebody how much you care about them. Sometimes doing just the small things to show your appreciation and let somebody know you care
that's why we have
can have a much bigger effect.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, guys, as
Allergies.
always, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I always appreciate everybody chiming in, lending their feedback, keeping the conversation going. If you've been enjoying the content and would like to see more, hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, until next time.
No peace out? All right, bro. No peace out. Yeah, that was something. That was fun.